Video opens with a close-up shot of a vibrant, healthy-looking person in their 70s, easily lifting a grocery bag, smiling. Post. What if I told you that the steady decline in strength and mobility that seems an inevitable part of aging is not a one-way street? What if I revealed that a staggering 87% of seniors are unknowingly missing out on a single powerful nutrient that could dramatically rewind the clock on their muscle health? You're likely frustrated by the feeling of getting weaker each year, the fear of losing your independence, and the sense that your best physical years are long behind you. You've probably tried generic advice, maybe even some exercises that left you feeling sore and defeated, but prepare to have your perspective completely shifted. Today, we're not just talking about slowing down muscle loss. We're talking about actively reversing it, even if you're 75, 80, or beyond. We're going to delve into the science behind a remarkable food that has been shown in clinical studies to not only halt age-related muscle wasting, also known as sarcopenia, but to actually help rebuild lean muscle mass. This isn't a magic pill or a grueling workout regimen. It's a simple, delicious addition to your diet that could be the key to reclaiming your strength and vitality for years to come. So if you're ready to discover the one food that could change everything you thought you knew about aging, stay with me. The most crucial part of this discovery, the specific compound that makes this all possible, will be revealed at the 3:30 mark, and you do not want to miss it. This isn't just about adding years to your life, but life to your years. The problem we're tackling today, sarcopenia, is a silent epidemic. It's a gradual loss of muscle mass, strength, and function that begins as early as our 30s and accelerates significantly after the age of 60. This isn't just about not being able to open a stubborn jar or lift your grandchildren. Sarcopenia is a primary contributor to falls, fractures, and a loss of functional independence in older adults. It's the reason why activities that were once effortless, like climbing stairs or even getting out of a chair, can become monumental challenges. Think about it. Your muscles are the engine of your body. They don't just facilitate movement, they play a critical role in metabolism, hormone regulation, and overall resilience. When this engine starts to lose power, the entire system is affected. You might notice you're more tired than you used to be, that you've gained weight even though your diet hasn't changed much, or that your balance feels a little off. These are all subtle, early warnings of sarcopenia taking hold. For decades, the conventional wisdom was that this was just an unavoidable consequence of getting older. But what if that conventional wisdom is wrong? What if we've been overlooking a crucial piece of the puzzle? Before we dive into the solution, I want you to comment yes down below if you or someone you know has felt the frustrating effects of losing strength with age. You're not alone in this, and the information we're about to cover could be a game changer. The story of how this food was discovered to have such a profound impact on muscle health is almost as remarkable as the food itself, and it involves a surprising group of individuals who defied the expectations of aging. Now let's talk about why this is happening. The primary driver of age-related muscle loss is a phenomenon called anabolic resistance. In simple terms, as we get older, our muscles become less responsive to the signals that tell them to grow and repair. It's like the volume on the muscle building instructions in your body gets turned down. You could be eating a decent amount of protein, the building block of muscle, but your body just isn't utilizing it as efficiently as it did when you were younger. This is where the frustration for so many people comes in. They're trying to do the right things, but they're not seeing the results. But here's the twist we promised you. The issue isn't just about the amount of protein you're eating. It's about the quality and a very specific component within that protein. There's a particular amino acid that acts like a master key, unlocking the door to muscle protein synthesis, even in older, more resistant muscles. Think of it as turning the volume back up on those muscle-building instructions. Most protein sources contain this amino acid, but often not in a high enough concentration to overcome the anabolic resistance of aging. This is the secret that has been hiding in plain sight. Wait until you see what happened when researchers gave a concentrated dose of this one nutrient to a group of seniors. The results were nothing short of astounding, with participants showing significant increases in muscle mass and strength in just a matter of weeks, without any other changes to their diet or exercise routine. We're going to break down that study and what it means for you. But first, let's talk about a common mistake most people make when trying to combat muscle loss. A mistake that could be rendering their efforts useless. The critical mistake that so many well-intentioned seniors make is focusing solely on total protein intake without considering the source and the specific amino acid profile. They might be diligent about eating chicken, fish, or beans, but they're still not getting enough of the one trigger that ignites muscle growth. So, what is this miraculous food? What is this powerful nutrient we've been alluding to? The food we're talking about is whey protein. But before you click away thinking you already know about protein shakes, you need to understand why whey is so uniquely effective for older adults. The real secret is not just the whey itself, but its incredibly high concentration of a specific branched chain amino acid called leucine. Leucine is the undisputed king of muscle-building amino acids. It acts as a powerful signaling molecule that directly triggers the mTOR pathway, which is the body's primary mechanism for stimulating muscle protein synthesis. While other proteins contain leucine, whey protein has the highest concentration of all, and it's also very rapidly digested and absorbed. This means that when you consume whey, you get a quick and potent spike of leucine in your bloodstream, sending a loud and clear signal to your muscles. It's time to build and repair. One study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition took a group of men in their 70s and had them consume a beverage containing whey protein after a resistance exercise session. The researchers found that the whey protein supplement stimulated muscle protein synthesis to a significantly greater degree than a casein or soy protein supplement. This demonstrates the superior power of whey in overcoming the anabolic resistance of aging. But what if you're not exercising? The incredible thing is that whey protein has been shown to be effective even in the absence of a structured workout program. A study on frail elderly individuals found that supplementing their diet with whey protein led to improvements in muscle mass and strength, even without any concurrent exercise. This is a game changer for those with mobility limitations who find it difficult to engage in traditional strength training. Now, here's a quick interactive prompt for you. Take a moment to think about your current protein sources. Are they rich in leucine? Are you getting that powerful muscle-building trigger with every meal? This small moment of reflection could be the first step towards a stronger, healthier you. Now let's get practical. How can you incorporate this powerful food into your daily routine to start reversing muscle loss? The beauty of whey protein is its versatility. You don't have to be a bodybuilder to use it. You can simply mix a scoop of whey protein powder into a glass of water or milk. Or you can get more creative and add it to your morning smoothie, oatmeal, or even yogurt. The goal is to get a dose of at least 20 to 30 grams of whey protein, which will provide a sufficient amount of leucine to trigger muscle protein synthesis. One of the most effective times to consume whey protein is after some form of physical activity, even something as simple as a brisk walk or some gardening. This is when your muscles are most receptive to the building blocks of protein. But as we've seen from the research, even taking it at any other time of day can be beneficial. Let's look at a real-world example. Meet Barbara, a 78-year-old woman who was struggling with a loss of strength and was fearful of falling. She started incorporating a whey protein smoothie into her daily routine, and within a few months, she noticed a remarkable difference. She felt stronger, more energetic, and more confident on her feet. She was even able to start taking longer walks in her neighborhood, something she hadn't been able to do for years. This isn't a one-off story. We're seeing these kinds of results time and time again when older adults start prioritizing high-quality, leucine-rich protein like whey. But there are different types of whey protein on the market, and it's crucial to choose the right one for your needs. We're going to compare whey concentrate, isolate, and hydrolysate so you can make an informed decision. Most people miss step number 3 in selecting the right product. I'll explain why it's so important in a moment, but first, don't skip ahead. This next tip about timing your whey intake can literally double its effectiveness. Let's dive deeper into the different types of whey protein because this is where a lot of people get confused. The 3 main forms you'll see are whey protein concentrate, isolate, and hydrolysate. Whey concentrate is the least processed form and contains a lower percentage of protein by weight, typically around 70–80%, with the remainder being lactose, milk sugar, and fat. This can be a good option if you're not lactose intolerant and are on a budget. Whey isolate, on the other hand, undergoes more processing to remove most of the fat and lactose, resulting in a higher protein concentration, usually 90% or more. This makes it a great choice for individuals who are lactose intolerant or are closely watching their carbohydrate and fat intake. Finally, we have whey hydrolysate, which is a pre-digested form of whey protein. This means the protein has already been broken down into smaller peptides, allowing for even faster absorption. While this is the most expensive option, it can be beneficial for those with digestive issues or for maximizing recovery immediately after a very intense workout. For most seniors looking to combat sarcopenia, a high-quality whey protein isolate is an excellent choice. It provides a potent dose of leucine and is generally well tolerated. Now for that crucial third step most people miss. Always check the label for the leucine content. Not all whey proteins are created equal, and some manufacturers may use lower quality ingredients. Look for a product that provides at least 2.5 grams of leucine per serving. This is the clinically effective dose for stimulating muscle protein synthesis in older adults. Here's a troubleshooting tip. If you experience bloating or digestive discomfort after taking whey protein, even an isolate, try starting with a smaller dose and gradually increasing it. You can also try mixing it with a digestive enzyme supplement to aid in absorption. The real secret to making this a sustainable habit comes at the 10-pill mark, where I'll share a simple trick to make your whey protein taste delicious every single time. Let's do a quick comparison to really drive this point home. Option A, you continue with your current diet, perhaps trying to eat more chicken or eggs. While these are good protein sources, you'd have to consume a very large amount to get the same leucine punch as a single scoop of whey protein. For example, you'd need to eat almost 4 large eggs to get the same amount of leucine as in 1 serving of whey. That's not always practical or appealing, especially for those with smaller appetites. Option B, you incorporate a daily whey protein supplement. It's convenient, cost-effective, and delivers a powerful, targeted dose of the most important amino acid for muscle growth. It's a strategic intervention that works with your body's natural processes to produce real, noticeable results. And it's not just about muscle. Some research suggests that whey protein may also have benefits for bone health, immune function, and even blood pressure management. This isn't just a single benefit solution, it's a holistic approach to healthy aging. Let's look at another case study. Robert, an 82-year-old former carpenter, was finding it increasingly difficult to pursue his lifelong hobby of woodworking. His hands were getting weaker, and he no longer had the stamina to stand in his workshop for long periods. His daughter, a nutritionist, introduced him to whey protein. He was skeptical at first, but he agreed to give it a try. After 6 months of consistently taking whey protein, along with some gentle stretching exercises, Robert was back in his workshop, crafting beautiful pieces of furniture. He said he felt like he had turned back the clock a decade. This is the kind of transformative power we're talking about. So, what's holding you back from giving this a try? If you've ever felt like it's too late to regain your strength, I'm here to tell you that it's not. Now let's get to that trick for making your whey protein something you actually look forward to drinking. The key is to blend it with a small amount of frozen fruit, like a handful of berries or a piece of banana. This not only adds natural sweetness and flavor, but also a boost of antioxidants. You can also add a spoonful of almond butter for some healthy fats and a creamier texture. Experiment with different combinations until you find your perfect blend. We've covered a lot of ground today, from the science behind age-related muscle loss to the powerful solution that is whey protein. We've talked about the importance of leucine, the different types of whey, and how to easily incorporate it into your daily routine. We've seen real-world examples of how this one food has helped seniors reclaim their strength and vitality. Now it's time to put this knowledge into action. Don't let this be just another interesting video you watch and then forget. And this is an opportunity to make a real, lasting change in your health and quality of life. The journey to a stronger, more vibrant you starts with a single step, a single scoop, but this is just the beginning. The host is now standing in a brighter, more energetic setting with graphics summarizing the key takeaways on the screen. Host, I truly hope this information has been empowering for you. Remember, reversing muscle loss, even at 75, is not just a possibility, it's a reality that's within your reach. To ensure you get the most out of what you've learned today, I've created a follow-up guide for you. CTA 1. First, I want you to watch our next video, the top 3 exercises to pair with whey protein for maximum muscle growth. In that video, we'll show you some simple, safe, and incredibly effective exercises you can do at home to accelerate your results. Click the link on the screen or in the description below to watch it now. CTA 2. Second, save this video to your watch later or create a dedicated playlist. This way, you can easily come back to it for a refresher on the step-by-step breakdown of how to choose the right whey protein and incorporate it into your diet. All the key details are here for you. CTA 3. Finally, and most importantly, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for our channel. We're on a mission to provide you with the latest evidence-based strategies for healthy aging. And you won't want to miss part 2 of this series, where I'll be revealing the one common supplement that can actually block the benefits of whey protein. It's a shocking discovery that could be sabotaging your efforts without you even knowing it. Thank you for joining me today. Here's to a stronger, healthier, and more vibrant you. I'll see you in the next video. Video ends with an upbeat motivational music track and end screen cards linking to the next video and the channel's subscribe button.